We are down on the bayou.
Thursday night primetime. I think 2-0 in primetime games right now, though.
The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints
kicking off first. That's enough.
They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Buffalo Bills.
Don't you want me?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Come out and gun bunch.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Second and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Love.
I did my research, kid. I did my research. I know you only throw to your tight end. Correct.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week.
That's what Evans did.
Prepared for this one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. On 2nd and 9, Jones pushes him over.
Guess what, kid? All I do is sort of my tight end too, though.
Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably
Not as much as I throw to my tight end.
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you.
Good play, man. Good play.
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early.
Oh my God, that's on stream.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
I'll get rid of it.
The pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now Jones. And that's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Let's try this.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing Jones. And it's incomplete.
Really?
And they turn it over. The Bills drive stalls
I just didn't catch the ball. I went 4 and out from my fucking 2.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards alone. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. This defense for the Bills, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Let's go, Isaiah. That's one. That's one for Isaiah. Pick 6, baby. Let's go.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender.
Oh, there's 2 picks. I got my game day, bro.
7-0.
7-0.
And he got there in a hurry.
Let's go, Jason.
Point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. It is fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Love back to it here after the pick six. He'll air this out deep for Harmon. And this one
Good shit, Jair.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Good knockout. I didn't want to fuck that up.
Throwing. Love. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll take this all the way up to the 39.
You can't get cooked on that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving.
Good coverage sack.
He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Fighting through. He's got space. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
It's because men are useless.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
All right, he's putting together a drive here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Play action this time with Love. Buying time to his left.
No, this is why I had to continue.
Inside the 15-yard line. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mindset there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And they get to
good tackles here.
as he stopped right around the 13. Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop.
Or Tim Settle. You would too.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love.
Yeah, that's wide open.
He's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, shit.
George Kittle with touchdown number 12 on the year. Now the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Point after by Lambeau. Up and good.
Should have won, man.
Time here in the second quarter.
All right, 7-7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signal forward and taken.
Dude, anything besides throw a pick here.
Phil's come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times, in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse it through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit for the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And got his man complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play here for Buffalo. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Dillon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
This should be a touchdown.
On 2nd and goal, Jones. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. Toward the pylon. A 4-yard pickup is not enough. 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight at that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, and they rallied to him pretty fast till it converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Milking this down and then calling timeout, and then we're going for the QB sneak. Who is?
Now the Bills
I hope he
are
is.
use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important
Don't think he can
4th
stop
down.
it. 4th and goal. No, QB sneak is just very hard to stop. And then it's 7-7. He had a good offensive drive. He's thrown 2 picks. I just didn't cash in on one of them.
Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Jones keeping it on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over.
Good shit, Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Honestly.
Extra point by Bass. Up and good.
All right.
And that makes the
That's
score
big.
14,
14-7.
Saints 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
It's just funny because I'm thinking about when I'm going to post this, and all they're going to hear is your random Pokemon commentary.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down.
And by they, I mean Chase.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
If you want to fight, you want to tussle.
Whenever you get an opportunity, you can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Love.
Good sack.
He's taken down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He'll air this out deep for Harmon. He's caught the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Now fair catch is called for it and taken at we'll call it the 37-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Dillon a 1st down and more. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Jones now. A final shot before break. Flushed out right. Going deep here for Parker. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up. Oh, put it on the carpet, a fumble. So we reach halftime here on the Thanksgiving night. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach, and let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them.
Really the one thing that I
Lost
can't
the
have
football,
bad.
lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on second and long. Jones to the right side and complete to Hurst. Fighting through it. He's got space. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big gain there for the Bills.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
Really?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Jones. From the gun.
Oh, I threw a pick. No, I didn't.
That's Devontae Parker complete.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. No! First down, but it winds up incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. It's complete to Parker, left side. Touchdown! Devontae Parker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. An extra point by Bass, good. And it's now 21-7.
Go, Luxray, go.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signal
At the one?
and taken successfully.
I gotta remain coverage more.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Pushes past him.
Jesus Christ, what is that?
A big-time play there for New Orleans. For as big looking strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. And now get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3.
talking to me?
Here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, I got absolutely mossed by George Kittle.
Looking end zone,
No,
but it's
no.
incomplete.
I should have had a pick.
Those are just not there. That's just another example of how great this
Fuck off,
defense
mate.
has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Oh, I got cooked. No, no, Peppers, check that off.
Kelvin Harmon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Lambeau to add on the extra point.
I need to get an Isaiah Simmons pick.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he forward there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
First call, but
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones, far left side, caught by
God, Hayden Hurst is a stud.
and he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Another nice pickup through the air.
Oh, shit.
People might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
This is a big blitz.
Now Jones on first down. And he will find his man Ruggs. Touchdown, Bills. Henry Ruggs. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the
That's big.
Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Ooh.
Saints 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up.
No, we're just going to sit in cover 3 and hope he throws one to Isaiah Simmons.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Good tackle.
And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments. And
Yeah,
no
he
good
was
play
just
by the
lobbing that one
defense
up to
knock
Kittle.
the ball away.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Getting
So
aggressive
it's
here.
football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
You can't stay with him, though.
That's complete right around the 8. Touchdown! Henry runs. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Saints 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20.
Oh, I need to look at game stats. 164. All right, so we got to keep him under 200 yards here.
Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
It's called a dev upgrade.
The Saints offense on the field.
So,
ready
like,
to
my
get that
players will
drive
get better
started.
boosts.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake, Love. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Yeah.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Javon Holland. So another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Let's go. I held him. Let's go. That's massive. I held him under 200 yards. I got a pick.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.